Listen, I have an idea.
It's how I feel when you make lemonade. Whatever today has given you. 511 headaches, still call it Thanksgiving. True.
Welcome to another edition of the Super Duper Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Griggs, here with the super producer, Ez McMahon.
Yes. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
Wagwan.
Yeah, man.
Wagwan. Really, I'm cold because, let's get to it. What's up, folks? Thank you for checking out the Super Duper Podcast. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Super Duper Pod, SUPADPAPOD, and also on Instagram at HP53 Productions. Check us out online at HP53productions.com for our merch and additional content, such as the Father Good Podcast on our own Ez McMahon with the Easy Smoke and GM Podcast. Just the football, the Cowboys is what you're talking about?
We haven't talked yet this week.
Okay.
But I'm sure we're gonna be talking NFL playoffs. We're gonna be talking about what happened over the weekend with the Bulls and the Ring of Honor ceremony.
That is, yeah. It's gonna be something, man. I like because I hate that they booed that man, and and that's satisfied. So
that
just so you
shouldn't have
guys
happened.
know.
But you know what? Oh, go ahead.
No, just let the guys let the people know. Jerry Krause, he's the GM for over the Bulls championship seasons, all of them, 6 for 6. And if you saw the Last Dance, he was the target of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen often. So even though he put the teams together that won championships, I mean, having Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen don't hurt, but still the other people's, they wanted Charles Oakley in the building. He got him out the paint and they started winning. And so what happened is he was put in the Ring of Honor. If you guys don't know, Ring of Honor is probably just a step below like the Hall of Fame. That team puts you in a quote unquote Ring of Honor, their Hall of Fame. And it's a pretty big deal. Jerry Krause has passed. His wife was there to receive the honor. When they called his name, they booed him. And also Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen were not there.
Yeah, so two things on that. First, based on just history,
Yeah.
Chicago fans have been booing Jerry Krause since the early 90s, right?
Yeah, since he broke up the team.
Well, not even before that. I mean, we were in the middle of championships, and he just wasn't liked, right?
Yeah.
So they should have known that was at least a possibility.
But no, hold on, fam. No. I don't think they was gonna boot. That's foul. He's dead.
Dude,
and what are we doing?
They booed him when they put his banner. He has the general manager, and I'm not saying it's right. It should not have happened. I think it's wrong, and people should have common sense and just just an overall respect for a person that has passed, and Jerry Krause's widow. They should have respect for her. They should not have booed.
No,
but
that's just horrible, man.
Based on what has happened during history, he had his banner is up in the United Center already before this Ring of Honor thing.
Mm-hmm.
They booed him then, and he was there. Booed him when they put it up.
No, so here's my thing. If he's there, okay. That's part, as you say, that's what we've been doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nothing new, ain't nothing changed. But it's like in his death, fam, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys.
Come on,
in his death.
You can't put that much faith in people. Right.
Yeah, I guess not, man.
All right.
But doggone. But now the Michael Jordan, go ahead. The Michael Jordan Scottie thing, I'm actually thinking they didn't want to be around each other. That's all that was.
That's probably it. But you know what? If Mike can't be there, you probably shouldn't do it. Right? When you came with this idea, and the first person you should have went to was Michael Jordan. Hey, we're doing this. Does this date work for you? And he said no. Then you got to say, okay, what date works for you? And if he says, well, I'm not available for 3.5 years, you got to wait 3.5 years to do the Ring of Honor ceremony. Right?
Man, I don't know. I think something like that. He should. That's just foul, man. I heard that. That broke my heart a little bit, man. Cause we better than that, Chicago fans. Real spill. We better than that, man.
So those are just my 2 cents on two things about it. Um, so yeah, so we're definitely gonna be talking about that. And man, this number one pick thing for the Bears is huge.
Yeah, man.
What are they
I
going?
love.
What do you do?
Man, I love to hear y'all thoughts on that because that's gonna be. This is going to be like generation changing here, man. But
Yeah.
you
So
know, for more riveting sports talk, make sure you check out the Easy Smoke and GM podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts. Make sure you like, review it, and share and subscribe. So, as a couple things, man, won't be long today. So I have been watching Reacher on Amazon Prime, right? Now,
okay,
initially, I didn't want to watch it. It looked like my kind of show, right? Like, uh guy kicks butt, it's extreme mystery, it's good characters, but I didn't watch it because Reacher, I watched the Reacher movie with Tom Cruise, and I was like, oh man, y'all know how I feel about Tom Cruise. I think he's the greatest action movie star out there. He cannot be topped, right? So I'm
the
thinking like,
greatest action movie star
who's better? Who's better?
of all time,
Who's better?
Stallone,
I mean, you can make a tie. You count a tie.
Bruce Willis,
I mean, outside of diehards,
Wesley Snipes.
again, they running at the throne, but Tom's sitting on that thing. You understand me?
Tom is only action wise. I mean, the Mission Impossible movies.
Bruh, hold on. Mission Impossible, the Top Guns, the Minority Report.
Top Gun's not an action movie.
What is it then? Soft porn? What do
It's
you
a
think it is? What?
Top Gun. And don't get me wrong, I love Top Gun. Top Gun's not an action movie.
Okay, fair, fair,
Top
fair, fair.
Gun is military U.S. Navy propaganda.
Okay.
That's what Top Gun is.
Okay, fine. The day
All
after
right.
tomorrow, Minority Report. Um, Dog, you really want to do that? I'm telling you, man. Tom Cruise is the greatest actor, movie star.
All right.
That's just
All right.
a fact.
It's an
That's just
argument.
that's
It's an
just a
argument.
fact, bruh. Anywho, before I was interrupted, to give it Tom Cruise his flowers. Um, so I didn't want to watch Reacher on Prime because it didn't have Tom Cruise.
Okay.
But I put it on my dad. Now we have our father-son moments outside of fixing cars, watching kick book movies, as he calls it. So I put it on for him one day. It's at the house, and we both was just enthralled. I mean, everybody's at the house trying to talk to us. We ignoring them,
So
and it was
be
like
quiet. We
it was like, hey,
go. Doing
what
something
y'all
here.
want? What? Leave us alone. See me over here doing something. And the show was fantastic. And so when I looked at it, I hate that I didn't I didn't check it out beforehand. So apparently, the guy who plays Reacher now, Alan Reichson, the actual character Jack Reacher in the stories, he's a big guy. So actually, Tom Cruise, he just wanted to be Reacher. So the people were really upset that Tom
Well,
Cruise was actually Reacher, not the really guy who is now.
well, you
He
can you
for the
can you
book,
can make that work on the movie screen,
yeah.
but you
But I
can't
mean,
do that. You can't do
uh,
that for a television series.
But let me read this. Reacher is an American action crimes television show developed by Nick Santora for Amazon Prime Video. It's based on the Jack Reacher book series by Lee Child. It stars Alan Rickson as the title character, self-proclaimed hobo and former U.S. Army military policeman with formidable strength, intellect, and abilities. Reacher always crosses paths with dangerous criminals and is forced to do battle throughout his travels. The first season of Reacher was based on The Killing Floor, as a Lee Child's book from 1997. That was his debut novel and was released on February 4th, 2022. The second season is based on Lee Child's other book, Black Bad Luck and Trouble from 2007, and that began December 15th, 2023. It's set to conclude today. Actually, episode 8 is sitting in my queue. I was going to watch it before we got on the show, but I was like, I want y'all to try to catch up with the boy before I do it next week because I'm sure it's amazing. I have not been disappointed as I would suggest you watch it. It's been renewed for a third season. Reacher was the most streamed television series for the week of February 7th through the 13th. according to Nielsen streaming rankings, the first Amazon production to achieve the feat. So this show is putting up some numbers, man.
How different is
And
it from Jack Ryan?
well, so Jack Ryan is more like spy espionage, right? I,
Okay.
with Reacher, they are in it's usually, well, the first season is in a town and everything happens in that town, right? And I think the story is just a bit different. Like Jack Ryan is just more CIA, the president, that kind of thing. It's Reacher is like, I'm just a guy trying to pass through town, but I got a code, I got a system, and I'm this guy with a lot of skills. So, these stories, this trouble kind of seems to follow him. So when you're watching it, it's just like he can be a jerk, but you root for him. You know what I mean? So, and it's got Alan Rickson. I saw him on a show called Titans, and all of a sudden he was off, he was gone. Then I saw him on Reach. I was like, oh, he something like off him some real money because he left Titans. Like, listen, I know I was a main character, but I gotta run and go do this. Apparently, he gained 35 pounds of muscle to become Reacher because he wasn't this big a dude on the Titan show. And so I actually looked up some of his like fitness routines. Dude was
So
he like seven,
so
eight
you're
pounds a
saying
day.
he was on roids, is what you're
Well,
saying.
he called it testosterone therapy. I was like, ain't that what they call steroids? Shout out to Alan Braxton though. He said he wasn't Roy stuff, so I'm going with the man say.
I'm just kid. I joke.
I
kid.
joke.
I
I kid. I
kid.
joke. But yeah, people seem to love this show, man. But yes, it's you can tell that it's from a book, just the way that like the characters are deep, the stories are really interwoven perfectly, things connect the right way. I mean, I really have enjoyed this. So I encourage you guys check out Reacher. I have not watched the final episode yet of season 2. There are about 8 episodes a season, about 45 minutes. Y'all might catch up by next week. So, go ahead. You can thank me later. Ez, you want to check it out?
I'll check it out. Definitely.
Man,
I've seen I've seen I've
it's a
seen
great show.
I've seen the trailers for it. It looks really good. So yeah, I'll check it out.
So, at the beginning of the episode, we had our fake accents going because Ez and I were on the same trip this last weekend. Had a good time. Shout out to George Jetson and the lovely missus. And, had a nice time out there across the seas. But Ez, I got to admit, man, flying there and back. No, never fun. All right. I was thinking about this, man. Before I used to fly on planes, I travel when I was in sales, travel a lot. And I remember being on a plane, and it would just be like 4 people on the plane. You know what I'm saying? And that was normal. Like you would get the road, you get the road to yourself. The flight attendants
What
just
were
be like,
you were on like chartered flights?
no, no, no,
What
no,
are
no.
you
See,
talking
see,
about?
I'm not out here flexing. I mean, a smidge. A smidge. But it'd be like, I have just a random Southwest flight that leaves at 1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And it wasn't like a popular flight. I'm coming from San Antonio, coming back home. And the speeding flight attendant just chopping it up. They like, hey, you want to lay down the whole road? Ashley, ma'am, yes, I do. You want an extra beverage? Yes, ma'am, I would. Or like how you would fly and nobody would take that middle seat. And you and the person on the, y'all on the ends, you got to understand it. I'm gonna take half of this, take the other half. It ain't like that no more, man. It's like everything is wild. So I found this article on Business Insider, and the title is "Flying is a Nightmare and it won't get better anytime soon." So the article starts off with stories about people who being stranded. Like this one couple was stranded in Munich for 3 days, with technical issues of a partner airline deleted their flight reservations more than 7 times.
Oh, that sucks.
Someone else flew across the globe to search for a missing bag and its $4,000 worth of contents on a lost flight from France to Germany. A Delta plane full of travelers were forced to abruptly stop when an American Airlines plane crossed the same active runway. One of many near miss incidents that happened at the airport in 2023.
Two planes collided at O'Hare last week.
Not surprised. Listen, so when I get to the article, so hold that thought, man, because they're saying there's a lot of reasons for why these things are happening. And so this has just been going on and on. People are on TikTok and on social media talking about all these negative airplane experiences. And so, number one is that airlines are struggling to fill roles, that the aviation industry is experiencing a dire lack of pilots traffic controllers and mechanics, right? And because of the pandemic, people keep blaming stuff on the pandemic, but they're offered a lot of pilots early retirement and voluntary buyouts. People trying to save money, cut. Let me just sidebar, dog. That's why when people like we got to cut costs, you can't just cut the costs. You have to at least ask what are the ripple effects from this thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to. So we cut costs to save money, but now look what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Now we don't have enough pilots.
Now we don't have no pilots. I mean,
And
people. Yeah, if you waive money from somebody, of course he gonna take it. Of course he gonna take it.
There aren't enough people taking aviation classes to fill these roles.
Exactly.
They're all doing podcasts now.
Talking about when I used to fly, thanks for checking out 35,000 feet. Catches on Apple and Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So actually at my church, they were talking about this new program called Tuskegee Next that they are training. They're training pilots, people because it could be to address this kind of need, man.
Yeah.
But it says even worse with regional carriers. There are fewer flights to smaller domestic destinations. I mean, it's why so many domestic connecting flights now. And so, like I said, it's not even just pilots, air traffic controllers. So this is to the point you just made. It's less air traffic control. That's why the folks who are in the towers are overworked. They tired, too much to do, and they're not catching all these planes. It's like you said, 2 planes at O'Hare ran into each other last week, man. 11,000 of the 14,000 air traffic controller positions available are filled. So there are 3,000 open positions for air traffic control.
I got a friend of mine. A friend of mine is an air traffic controller. He's actually in Arizona.
Oh wow.
And they have, man, the pick of whatever jobs they want, man. There's so many openings, and so few people that are going into that industry.
Mm-hmm. It's like this from the article, without air traffic controllers, airlines have to cut back flights. Some experts believe a spike in near-miss events, as you were talking about, between commercial U.S. aircraft is a result of overworked and understaffed control towers. This sounds like the grocery store. You know how you go in the store and it'd be like 8 registers, but only 2 be open. I never understand that. I'd be like, what's the day when all 8 are full? You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been to a store ever. Have you? Where it's like
every register is
well, yes, somebody's at
that's
sidebar. I've never been to Walmart. Well, Walmart's no different because it's self-serve, but like a Target or like a
just a
regular grocery store.
What's the point of having all those lanes if
that's what I mean?
Never all
it's like, what
open?
are we doing? Why
all
are we
of them
out
together
here faking?
open? That doesn't make sense.
Why you would think maybe Christmas, maybe Easter, you know what I'm saying? Maybe never, right?
Yeah.
I'd be thinking like, when does this happen?
That's real.
Like, dog,
there's no need for it. That's just a waste of space.
That's the clip. That should go on make a clip. Everybody gonna agree with that one. Dog, go. But yeah, man, it's just like in the grocery store. People, they don't have enough people to do the air traffic control, fill the registers. So the shortage of pilots and controllers wasn't enough. So again, it made a note about mechanics, right? We don't have enough people to fix the doggone plane. So if something goes wrong, it's like, hey man, Earl ain't coming back to tomorrow. So tell them people, tell y'all gonna be here. Y'all go tell them the runway's bad. They'll believe that. They like Earl at home, like, listen, I've been working 12 hours straight. I got to go home, okay? But all jokes aside, that's scary, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like they out here, they flying planes. It's like, listen, we'll deal with that when we get to Scranton. Like we what? You gonna fly like this, bro?
Oh, that's real. That's why man. They got duct tape on the planes, and
dude, we just out here like, we'll go to sleep. Let's kick it. Man. Nah, bro. This is wild.
Hey, once you're up in the air, though, you can't worry about it.
Okay, do nothing, man. Yeah. And so that also the condition. Now, the existing employees aren't happy with the working conditions because I'm assuming they feel overworked, right? And so there've been a lot of strikes going on. And a big thing is no one was prepared for this boom of travelers. So like they got the planes, they have, obviously you talk about the cuts, but like people are traveling at a greater rate, and that's probably due to we were stuck in a house and people made commitments to be like, I'm going to travel more, right? Because they couldn't go anywhere. So it's like I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna do something check something out. So they're like, it's just more people flying. But also they are these airlines, that's what we are talking about before and at the beginning, just every plane is packed. You know what I'm saying? We were in the airport. I don't know if you heard this on your airport. Somebody was like, yeah, we need 15 passengers. I was like, 15? There's like, we need 15 passengers to volunteer to get on the next flight. I was like, 50, y'all need 15 people? That's crazy. Somebody messed up real bad. It used to be,
Oh
we
wait,
need one,
I haven't told you about my
two.
experience. How
Oh,
of
yeah,
getting home.
yeah, yeah. Okay, hit it. What happened?
Yeah, man.
I had the
So
direct flight. Ezra was
yeah,
being cheap.
we didn't. We
And
didn't.
Ed saved a couple bucks.
No, it wasn't even that, man. Well, maybe it was,
Yeah.
but uh, so we were leaving. Can we say where we were?
Sure, we say we were. We're in
All right.
Jamaica.
So we were leaving Montego Bay, right? So my flight was supposed to leave at 5:30.
Wagwan. Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
flight's supposed to leave at 5:30, right? So the flight gets delayed till 7. Now this flight, we were supposed to have a layover in Charlotte, go through customs and all that in Charlotte, and then get a connector to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So because the flight got delayed in Jamaica, immigration in Charlotte closed. So they had to divert us to Miami.
That's the part I missed when you told me.
So
Okay.
we fly to Miami, right? So we got to Miami at like 8:30 p.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we go through, we got to get off the plane. We got to go through customs. We got to then recheck our bags. We got to then go through security in Miami because you
Because the
go
customs,
outside of the terminal.
yeah.
And then we were all supposed to come back to the plane, and then we fly out to Charlotte. Well, it took 3 hours. So we didn't take off from Miami to Charlotte until 11:55.
Mm.
So at this point, we're like, okay, we've already missed our connector. So what happens now?
Yeah.
So they told us in Miami, they said, well, all right, here's the deal. When you get to Charlotte, they're going to give you all hotel rooms and they're going to book you on flights for tomorrow and everything will be just great. So we bought that.
Mm. Don't you believe it?
Man, we got to Charlotte. We landed in Charlotte at like 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
Man, it wasn't nobody there to help us.
Dang, everybody went on home.
And the agents that were there, they said, we off the clock.
Dang.
So then we had to wait until 3:15 until the next shift
PM?
of agents come. No, 3:15 a.m.
AM. Okay. Okay.
a.m. So 2 hours.
Still,
Almost 2 hours.
Still, I know you sick though.
So we had to leave the terminal at that point because all the agents were at the ticket counter.
Mm.
So we get in line. It's a long ass line.
Oh my goodness.
So that's another hour, right? Talk to the agent. Like, okay, we find out they booked us on a flight to Little Rock, from Charlotte to Little Rock at 9 a.m. Then we had a connector from Little Rock to Chicago at noon. So we wasn't gonna get home at this point till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
Oh god. A full 24 hours after you were supposed to be home.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So luckily I looked on the board. I was like, okay, there's a flight out at 7:30 in the morning. So I asked, is there any space for us on the 7:30 flight to Chicago, the direct flight? She said, no, but there is a 9:10 flight to Chicago. And I got 2 spots available on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, cool, put us on that flight, please. I don't know why you didn't put us on that flight to begin with.
But whatever, yeah.
So we were able to get on that flight. Everything, turned out all right. We got to, we had to go back through security in Charlotte again. Mm-hmm. So it's the 3rd time going through security. And it was even longer there because it was, 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. And that's when, they're just opening.
Yeah. So people messing up.
So,
like, oh, wait, where my pen? Hold on. Give me a second. Hey, bring my coffee. Yeah, no, the other one. Yeah. At 5 in the morning.
So 18 hours later at 10:30 a.m., on Tuesday, we made it back to Chicago.
Jeez, bro.
It was a terrible,
That's horrible.
terrible experience.
Had a good time though.
Yeah, up until that point.
Jeez. But see,
I
but the
still ain't
thing
got my
is,
hotel room yet.
but now here's the thing. Like, obviously the flights were delayed because the weather was so bad, right?
Yes.
And that's one of the other reasons they're saying all this stuff for the airlines. This extreme weather events have resulted in so many challenges. This climate change, we talk about it flippantly, but it affects like a lot of what we
No,
do.
it's real.
The electric grid, these weather related events account for some of the weather, flights being delayed, flights being canceled. So, this cold was insane, right? But
Nashville got 8 inches of snow. That shouldn't
that's
happen.
that's crazy. And you think about how that affects like turbulence in the air, the way the wind's being fast. So they can't fly through that. So it is wild, man. I think one more thing, then we'll be done. But yeah, it's just like, and now there's one point that they made. This actually, we're going to be in this kind of cycle for airlines because they say people got to catch up. Airlines got to catch up to like get to pre-pandemic levels, or at least to come back where we're at now. Like it's going to take another 2 years to get better. And this one guy said we've seen this happen in cycles before, so it's like I guess they're hoping we can get through this soon. But I'm telling you, man, just flying now feels so, it used to be like fun, right? It used to feel like, all right, we could chill a little bit, blah, blah, blah. Cause I'm telling you, man, I don't know what it is about the boarding. When people are bored, they in group 9, and we on group 1, and they standing in the line. It's like, bro, move out the way, please. And still to this day, as I just don't understand people who they at the back of the plane and they stand up when it stopped. And it's just like, you're not going to move. Like, we're all getting off the plane, ma'am. Like one woman she walked through, was like, I need my wheelchair. It's like, well, if you need a wheelchair, why don't you sit down? You know what I'm saying? I can understand that. I just really, I was perplexed. So there's a lot happening, man. But, thankfully, once you get to your destination, it's cool, but the flights they ain't flying no more, man. They ain't hitting like they used to, dog. So as last thing before I get out of here, before we get out of here, and I want to put a disclaimer on this. And this is not directed to anybody. This is something I peeped just from hearing people talk about this stuff. So as you and I, we are the same age. You know what I'm saying? Our birthdays are only a few weeks apart. But you would agree that, you and I have similar friends, same friends, not similar friends I got from the similar, we have the same friends.
Yeah.
And we're invited to the same parties, right? And then we also have people that, we know exhaustively, right? So it's just a matter of, I have to say though, I feel like these birthday celebrations these adult birthday celebrations get it out of hand, bro. I mean, just in my travels, I'm looking at people get stressed out by this thing. I just want to keep it a buck. I'm gonna say it so y'all don't have to. I don't want y'all to ruin your friendships. I got my friends. We gonna be friends for the rest of my life, so it's all good. But I feel like as these birthday celebrations, I get out of hand. There's an article written. This actually was written in 2018. Says why we secretly hate celebrating each other's birthdays. Right now, I have to say, I feel like this sometimes leans more toward women. So if you don't call me chauvinist, from the conversations I hear around me, right? Women stress out about each other's birthdays, what they gonna get, what they gonna wear, where it's gonna be. Oh, why she picked this place? We just went this last year. Oh, didn't we do this? Oh my God. And guess what? They blow the kissy faces in the pictures for the gram, act like it never happened, and they be at home mad. Spend all that money on their hair. Somebody wasn't acting right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, would you agree? These adult birthday parties get out of hand, man.
A little bit.
It's right. It's like, hey, relax. So I will say this. See, because I feel like it used to be, people have birthday trips. Again, and let me be very clear. I'm not against a birthday party, right? I like a birthday party. I'm not against a birthday trip. Hey, man, let's do it. But it's sometimes people are having like these big birthday parties every year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you a big record exec that we can't talk about no more. You know what I'm saying? Or like you you can't mention his name, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know who I'm talking about. Or it's like every year you want a trip and you want everybody to go. Hey, dog, I don't want to. Maybe I want to go somewhere. Maybe I want to go to Bahrain. I want to go to Mexico, man. You know what I'm saying? But like bachelor party. So there's a phase of life where we were going to the same bachelor party. We probably went to what, like 5 and 6 years, right? It's like
Yeah,
every year we would go to.
everybody was getting
Right.
married.
It's
Yeah,
but it was cool. It was like, okay, this is a one-time event. You're probably some of us going to get married one time. Some of us too. Uh, so
It
somebody might be
happens,
3.
man. It happens.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
know,
no
life
worries.
life be life and whatever. You know, we fall down. But you know, it's, it's those are you can get up for those because it's like, hey, this is a special occasion, right? This hopefully is happening one time. Even with birthdays, a special milestone, got it. You know what I'm saying? God has let you see 55, fantastic. 35, hey man, let's celebrate this. You know what I'm saying? Let's have it. But every year is it's an extravaganza, bro. You know what I'm saying? When we here the same time last year, dog. When we here, fam. Maybe I got something to do today. You know what I mean? And so, and here's the thing, man. The costs add up, bro. Like so again, you know, people have these parties, you getting dressed, you buying this liquor, you buy, you know. Now I gotta give it to women. Women buy each other gifts. As I've been knowing you a very long time, I've never got you a birthday gift. I thought about that. I apologize from the heart, bro. I never got you like a birthday gift.
No, it's fine because I ain't got you one,
Right.
and you know,
So
I don't, I don't.
we even Steven. I
Yeah,
got
we're
you.
good. We're good. We're
Man,
good.
like now, trust you know, I bought you plenty of drinks.
Yeah,
Plenty of
yeah,
drinks. So
yeah.
I'm saying, so I will give it to women that they buy gifts, but it's like, hey, stop. Cause you know, same one every year, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wrecking y'all brain. And she don't like it no way. She's taking it back. You know what I mean? This is insane. And it's like real spill. We do our, but even like people have, you know, they have boat part. Okay, all right. Well, I hope you ain't offended. But it's like, you know, people have part, they'll say, yeah, we're kicking it for my birthday, right? But it's gonna cost you $300. I'm saying, like, wait a second. What? What are we talking about, man?
For
You know what I'm
my
saying?
important day, it's worth it.
You're like, hold on, wait, what? So hit this way to our next point. But then here's the problem. It's a vicious cycle, right? Okay, I spent 300 on yours. We spent 300 on mine, and you, oh, now you sick of my birthday? Or you out of town, right? So it's like it's this vicious cycle, right? I'm not lying. It's this vicious cycle of birthday celebrations. Everybody just mad all year long, man. Somebody got to break the cycle, is like you got to break the cycle because it's insane. It's like you. So then because you invite people out and they came, now they like you got to come to mine because I was up all night with you and da da da. It shouldn't be about that, right? And a lot of times the party isn't always that great because we've been doing the same thing every year. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's cool. Like I will say this about myself, and I'm not just saying this because I'm on the pod. I believe because I do it this way. I don't celebrate my birthday the same way every year, but I feel like when I do, I try to make it very low maintenance. And as you can attest to this, because actually you're the same way. I keep it very low maintenance. It's like we try to go to a place everybody can get in for free. You know what I'm saying? I try to buy the first round of drinks if I can. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, okay, you manage your own drinks. I don't need a gift. I don't need, and I guess it helps. My birthday's in the middle of the summer. So, you know, I can't, you know, shout out to my mom and my dad. But it's like, you know, I try to keep it low key because I want people to come celebrate and not feel like it is a taxing thing. I know so many people. I know a woman in particular told me the story. She got her friend of hers got mad at her because so say she went somewhere before the friend's party, and wherever she went, she ended up having to stay longer than she intended and missed the party. The girls' party that she missed, they stopped being friends. It's like
Because
the
she missed the party.
because she missed the party. It's like the birthday party now becomes it's like this weird line of if you come, you're really my friend. Like there was a video of a woman who like she had a birthday dinner and none of her friends came, and she was like, "I'm gonna remember this." It's like, hey, that's a time for self assessment.
Well, yeah,
But what?
That ain't right. And nobody showed
No,
up.
no, 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 no. I'm with you. But see, but now it's like that's not right. People should have come or whatnot. But also to the point I'm making, are you doing this every year? Is it getting ridiculous? Is it getting out of hand? Is you go to a place that everybody just can't afford? I'm not saying ditch people on their birthdays. So please hear me when I'm saying that, guys. But it's like, you know, like there was this is actually prompted by a video I saw on Instagram is where this, and it felt like it was staged. It looked a little staged, but anyway, it's prompting discussion. There was one man at the table with about 5 or 6 women.
I saw
You saw that, right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about, right?
yeah.
And I guess the woman, he had a wife that was there, and he was paying for dinner for the birthday girl who was his co-host at this What He Said on the show. The other women got mad and said, "You're not paying for our dinner? It's only $700. Only $700. Get your boy." Okay. Oh, broke it. Okay, sorry, mom. My mom might be listening. Sorry, I can't cuss. So, and he was like, it's her birthday. I mean, lucky I'm paying for you. And the birthday girl was mad. It was like, this is broke behavior. You making me look bad. The girls are like, I can't believe you're gonna make us pay for our dinner. His wife says, I don't think he gotta pay for y'all. Get you a husband. And so that just got me thinking about his birthday stuff because that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff is for real. And it's like, we not friends because of my birthday party. I'm mad at you because you didn't come to my birthday party. What if you were sick? And what if you didn't have the money? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like for real. What if you did not have the money to attend my trip to Fiji for 10 days? What if your job as a clerk at the currency exchange does not afford you the opportunity to come to Bahrain with I need to go to Bahrain. I talk about Bahrain a lot. I don't even know what Bahrain is.
Where is
But
Bahrain?
I gotta look it up, bro. I talk about it so much. But maybe your job can't afford. Am I gonna be mad at you? Like, I know the answer, but it's for the people. If you had a party and I couldn't make it, right? It was like, I can't make it. Are you gonna be like, man, Rob could make it to my party? We talk every week. He could make it to my party.
No, it's all good.
Because it's like, dude, maybe you got something to do.
It's all good.
But there are people who get upset if you don't attend their birthday party. Shout out to the broski. Me and him have sat. I had to miss a couple of his birthday party. I got the same injury like 2 years in a row on his birthday. And I was like, bro, I apologize. I did the same thing I did last year. I can't make it. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? We still dogs to this day. But I know people who get mad if you don't show up to their birthday party. They don't rock with you no more. They don't hang with you no more. Talk to you the same because they feel like that's a personal affront to them. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know why that. Like, let me ask you, why do you think people get that way? Why do you think it comes from? Is it just like I just need to be celebrated? Because again, I'm not knocking it because hey, I throw myself birthday parties and birthday celebrations. So I'm not knocking them, but it's just I don't have this behavior. There's sometimes I have a party, it's the same group of people are not there. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
because stuff changes. You know what I'm saying? People change and people got stuff to do. And again, my birthday's in the middle of summer. Like you used to have some kind of trip every year. I would do something. You would be gone.
I
You know
would
what I'm
be gone.
saying?
Yeah, for whatever
Yeah.
reason, it
You
was
be like,
that.
Rob, dude, the same week or some basketball. You like, dog, I'm gone again. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man, forget his. He ain't got to go to his turn. You know what I mean? It's my birthday. What? That's
He
ridiculous.
always gone on a trip
He always
on this
going on a
weekend.
trip. He all right then. But and we laugh, but for real, people are really like this, dog. It is insane. It is. Couple more things. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna just say, man, some people just want to be on that. They want to be on the pedestal for one time in a year. So
But
I
here's what I'm
understand
saying.
that.
And nothing's wrong with that. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that, but I feel like if you're making other people pay that cost, that's not always fair.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
That's not fair. People can still celebrate. You can put your post on Instagram, chapter 44. New. Oh, and what we say, how to make a guy feel
You guys
special.
know how to make me feel special. Thank you.
The obligatory thank you to everyone who Listen, that's the best flex Because like ain't nobody really putting them on your page. You had to remind them your birthday was yesterday. But thank you for the birthday wishes. Who went? Oh, it was your birthday? I'll say that many times. Oh, it was your birthday.
Is it wrong not to do a response?
I did. So listen, one year I did it just to see, to do the test of like, because it felt I don't like doing things that are obligatory. I got a problem. I don't know what that is, but I didn't like the fact that I felt forced to say thank you to everyone. But I don't even like, sometimes I don't even see all the thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see who said what, right? So now people hit me on my phone, you know, like they hit me directly, or I hit them back. But like, you know, I'm not even on Facebook. So I felt like it was disingenuous to like swing through Facebook just to get my birthday love, like that Rick James meme with doing like this, where it's just like, I'm only here so y'all can put me on the pedestal, as you said, is because it's my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday? Happy belated.
Do people care if you don't respond?
I think some people do. Because guess what? They want you to respond when it's their birthday.
I don't think.
I mean, I don't care.
For people I have responded with, I don't think I care.
Well, this is a thing too. Sometimes only people
I'm not actively looking for a thank you or something like that from it. You know what I'm saying?
That was, and the rhythms are weird, because sometimes you know, sometimes I don't see that, because you know it's two posts, right? It's the birthday to me, you know, the sun shines and waves, you know what I'm saying? I'm stronger, better, faster, you know, in chapter 44, right? And then you get the, you know how to make a guy feel make a guy feel special, because you got to kind of bookend it just for those who missed out on it. And then, so I guess it's probably appropriate to say thank you to people who, you know, thank you for all the, you ready to do it? Thank you for all the voicemails, texts, messages, and thoughts on my birthday. You know how to make a guy feel special. Chapter 44. And then it's like, oh, happy birthday, like, love. Jeez, we are horrible people, man. And one point about this birthday thing, I'm gonna be done with it. Like a lot, I'm victim of this when I was in my younger age. When I did like throw bigger parties, or like a larger event, I would invite just everybody. People I don't even really kick it with like that. Just so I had more people at the joint. Like, oh yeah, come to my party. I'm gonna be at what was Club Broski was manager? Allure.
Allure, yeah.
Excuse me, Cafe Allure.
Cafe
10
Allure,
o'clock.
that's right.
I guess it's cool. It's cool. My brother let you in. He'll let you in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And it's like, for what? I don't even kick it. I don't kick it with everybody like this. So I just really made a point to be like, I'm gonna just hang out with the folks that I rock with. Like I talk to these people regularly. You know what I'm saying? Because it means something. Like when we in there, we telling inside jokes. You know, we having a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I get it. I get the whole point. Having birthday parties, but the trips, I am all for it. But you know, it's getting out of hand, because at the end of the day, is unfortunately, and maybe this is where it comes from. We're doing it all for the gram. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta, you know, people keep track of your last year birthday celebration, and they tracking what you doing, and it gotta look dope. We saw this on the trip we just came from. Remember the video? Were you there? You were there when they were practicing the video. No, you didn't see it.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I was there.
Yeah, but it was like, so when they showed the video on the WhatsApp chat, right? They showed the final one, but we were there for like an hour when they were practicing this whole routine. But as people, when they saw the chat, they're like, "Oh man, they practiced it one time." It was like, "No, they did it like 10 times."
No, it was more than that.
It was a long time, right?
Before y'all, because I was there before you got there.
Oh, they were still doing the same dance?
Yeah, that's why I went outside.
Smart man. So you can give me a heads up when I walked in. See, you say like nothing, bro.
This is whack.
You
Did I say that? Sorry.
Yes, she on wax. She did, but it was like, but the point I'm making is, you know, when the pictures come up and everybody smile the right way, it looked better than it was, right? It looked like everybody had a blast. You know, had a good time.
Really, no, they did.
No. What I'm saying is, like, a lot of times these birthday photos, right? Yeah. It looks like everybody had a blast. because everybody had a good time. But sometimes, and then once that picture with the cameras are away, it's like I'm never gonna be people stop being. I've seen people stop not be friends no more over birthday parties. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the birthday person either got way too drunk or got way too big, it is, my mom would say. You know what I'm saying? Or people didn't have enough money to pay and they was buying them magnum bottles of champagne. You know what I'm saying? Just was out of control. We know it's your birthday, but doggone, we got 364 days to live. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. So happy birthday to you guys. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Hope you have a grand birthday. Please invite me. I promise I'll show up. I mean, I'm saying this stuff. I'll still come out to your party. I promise I will. Promise I will. So, as that's our show today, man. We thank you guys for checking out the Super Duper podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please give us a review. I don't like begging. You know what I'm saying? But we want to make sure we use that to make sure we do the best show that we can. Leave us 5 stars. Make a brother feel good. I mean, I won't ask a lot for my birthday. Just give me 5 stars on the pod. I think that is a very reasonable request. But again, make sure you check us out on Instagram, Super Duper Pod, SUPADUPAPOD, and also online at HP53productions.com for our merch. Ed, did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it all.
Hey man, I'm glad you made it back safely from your super long flight from Jamaica. But make sure you
still trying to rest up from that, man.
Bruh, we talked about it. It was, I mean, for me, it's that 90-degree swing, bruh. I'm wearing long johns in the house. I'm still cold, man. I can't shake it, dog. I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
For real. Okay. Well, guys, thank you for listening. Make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. Hey, mama, this is the Super Duper Podcast.
Champagne from you and I. Wait, you and I? Now that's champagne if you was I. Would you be off on this campaign? Is it suicide? If you know that bringing hope here is how careers die. Or do the K stand for kamikaze? The J silent is everywhere, you can feel them probably. Sugar, lately, I've been up late with demons in my basement trying to get me to hate this. Life thinking I should be further and then I choke up. As soon as I got silent, then the truth spoke up. This said, how you know you ain't perfect? Let that soak up and soak in. You know how you know that you're blessed? I woke up.